Hi folks, I am solving Leetcode's top 150 questions and that's all you need for your coding interviews. So in this video, we'll be solving 152 maximum product subarray. We are given an integer array nums and we have to find the subarray which has the largest product and we have to return that product. Yeah, so if you look at this example here, so just by looking at it, we can see that if we multiply 2 by 3, it will be 6 and that is what we are returning. So now let's look at on how we can solve this. The brute force approach that may come to your head is probably we will have our result variable and we'll start from here. We'll firstly take this element, then take these two, and similarly whatever we find, let's just say firstly this will be 2, then it will be 6, and then it will be minus 12, and then it will be minus 48, and then we will go on 3, then 3 2, and then 3 4. None of this is greater than 6, so our result still stays. Similarly, we'll go on each and every element, but since we are iterating our array twice, the time complexity of this approach will be n square. But we can do better than this, and by looking at the problem, it may not look like a dynamic programming problem, but it is. Yeah, let's take these two examples here. If you look at this one, all positives, then we can say that, 1 into 2 into 3 into 4, whatever is this will be the maximum, but this will be in case of all positives. What happens if we have like a all negatives? Minus 1 alone is minus 1, but minus 1 and 2 is 2. Similarly, this will be 24. Let's just say hypothetically we have one more element, minus 5. Then this will be negative 120, which is not what we want, right? Because let's just say if we start from 2 and go all the way up until 5, it will be like a positive sum, right? So for this, what we can do is at every iteration, we can have like our min and max value. Our minimum here is negative, so negative 2. But our maximum is minus 1 into 2, which is positive 2. Similarly, for this 6 right here, if we multiply it by minus 2, our max could be 12 or minimum will be minus 12. And this way we can take these 4 and instead of returning minus 120, we will return plus 120. And we are only iterating this array once. The time complexity will be O of n. Since we are maintaining this as a variable and not as an array, so space complexity will be O of 1. Let's quickly look at the code on how we can solve this. So we can start by defining our min and max. We can initialize both with 1 and then we will iterate on our nums. We will also need our result variable and we can define our result variable as maximum of whatever is inside the nums. And this is what we will return as also. Now let's write the core logic. So here our max would be num into max or num into min, or this could be our num itself. And yeah, we can do the same for minimum as well. So instead of max, this will be min. So since we are updating our max here, so it's a good idea to store our max in a temp variable. Yeah, and this is what we will have here. And now we can update our result with maximum of current res or our max. This completes our solution. Let me submit this. Yep, this works. I hope you found this video helpful. If yes, you can consider subscribing to this channel.